Welcome back to SportsZone. For some reason, Eli is still here, and we are also joined by William Taylor as we talk about, let's be real, the better team at UNT, the women's basketball team. They've been a little bit better this season, but they did fall short against Rice, 70-68. Rice is the top team in the conference, though. 17-game win streak. How did you guys feel about that tight loss to the Rice?
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. I mean, it was a close win. I mean, it was a close loss. I mean, we played them tight. We were doing well. I mean, Megan Nestor had 14 points and 15 rebounds. She had 4 assists. I mean, Aisha Proctor really came alive in this game. She had 19 points as well. Although they did great, the team had 22 turnovers, which really hampered them in this loss. If they could have contained those turnovers, they could have easily won this game.
And it's tough because Megan Nestor gets you so many opportunities on the offensive boards, but then turning the ball over 22 times, Eli, that's just not a recipe for success. What are you seeing in these highlights that's making you think, gosh, I mean, we could have won that game?
I mean, it really comes down to those turnovers are brutal, but I do think there is a positive in all this. I think putting up 68 points against the best team in the conference on a 17-game win streak and coming that close to a win speaks for itself. I'm a firm believer that sometimes your losses matter just as much as your wins. And even though they turned over the ball 22 times, looking at this game, I saw a pretty solid team if you take that out of it.
And this is the second time we've played Rice so close. I mean, in Houston and in Denton, we are so close to beating them. If we match up against them in the conference tournament, because they are the #1 team, if we want to go to March, we will need to beat them. Do you think that a third matchup could go differently? Do you see us beating this team in a potential third matchup?
Oh, absolutely. I believe they can actually beat this team in the third matchup. I mean, they were only lost by 2 despite 22 turnovers. They were up at one point at the third quarter by double digits. I mean, it's self-inflicted, honestly. I think if they can clean up the turnovers and they get those late game execution right, they'll be able to win this game.
And I trust Coach Burden to do that, absolutely. I mean, he has been an elite coach since he's come to UNT. I mean, Eli, how big is it to have a coach who's every year setting win records, it feels like, for UNT?
It's huge. I think we see this a lot in pro sports where there's no trust in the coach from the athletes. There's no trust in the athletes from the coach. I think you have that trusting relationship, and this symbiotic relationship where you both believe in each other just matters so much to the success of the team. And that's what I've seen in this time of UNT.
Absolutely. I mean, I think in a third matchup we could beat Rice, but right now we have a game going on. We are playing UAB. We are currently up 52-35, and Megan Nestor on the verge of history. I know you talked to her, so give us a little bit of insight to that, Eli.
Yeah, so I sat down with Megan Nestor yesterday.
Lucky. Everyone wishes they could be here right now. I mean, talking to the Megan Nestor, I mean, gosh.
Talking to the Megan Nestor. This is the second time I've talked to her this season. Fantastic. I mean, if you want to see more of that interview, it's shameless self-promo. It'll be live here, 6 p.m. on Thursday. But I talked to Megan Nestor. I talked to her about this historic season she's having. And, I mean, right now she's sitting 2 rebounds away. As we speak, she's sitting 2 rebounds away from breaking the all-time single-season rebound record for the University of North Texas. Incredible stuff. I asked her, I said, there's been a lot of buzz about you recently. A lot of people are saying you are the best player in the American Conference right now. How do you feel about that? She said, there's no reason I shouldn't be the best player in the American Conference. I said, you are so right, girl.
That's the type of confidence you want from your star player.
We need that.
And I sat down with her. I sat down with Coach Jennings, who works with the forwards a lot, and that's what he said has been the big difference maker he thinks for Nestor this season is her confidence. I mean, you go from Nestor not playing basketball a day in her life until she pulls up to Wayland Baptist. But like Coach Jennings said yesterday, shooters can shoot anywhere. You put someone who can shoot on any court, and they're going to be able to shoot, and that's what she's proven here. And just her ability to rebound is just something so insane that I don't think can be replicated by any other athlete in college basketball right now.
I was going to say, it might have to be when you put rebounders on the court, they rebound. You know, no matter where you put Megan Nestor, she is getting rebounds. And I mean, how big is having a player like Megan Nestor been for this team, William? How big is having a star like that?
Oh, it's really big. It allows teams to get second chance points, especially her offensive rebounding, which she is excellent at. That especially in the Tulane game. I mean, she had 28 rebounds, which 9 of them.
Say that again. How many?
She had 28 rebounds.
28.
Nine of which were offensive rebounds. Second chance points are everything. You're able to crash the glass, give teams an opportunity, give your players an open shot. That's what matters.
Especially in college basketball where so many players aren't great shooters, where there are so many missed shots, to have someone who's just dominating the boards like that, it's so huge to build that many opportunities. But we have a shot maker on our team. You mentioned her earlier, Asia Proctor. Talk a little bit about Asia Proctor for us.
Oh, Asia Proctor in these last few games has come alive. I mean, in the Tulane game, she had like 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals in that Tulane game. In the Rice game, she had 19 points. She has found her shot, and she is making it work. She is on right now. I hope we can keep this up till March for the tournament.
Absolutely. And I mean, we're only 15-11 with this win over UAB if it holds, which is the same record as the men's team, but the optimism is a lot different, I feel like. I feel like the men's team, we're kind of already writing them off. This women's team, they have a real chance in the conference tournament, I feel like. I mean, how do you guys think they're going to do in the American tournament?
I mean, looking at it today, looking at the standings, they're currently tied for 4th in the American. So right now they are sitting in a spot, and it's looking good, I think. And Megan Nestor just broke the all-time record.
Congrats to Megan Nestor. I mean, officially now the all-time single-season record holder for rebounds for UNT. I mean, to have a record setter on our team, that's so huge for us. That is amazing.
Incredible.
It's incredible. And I think that Megan Nestor is going to be the driving force behind this team in March. I mean, and do you think that she's going to drive us far?
Oh, I think she's going to drive us incredibly far. I think as long as she keeps rebounding and giving the team second chance points, as long as Asia as well, she finds her shot and gets some bench help, gets some help from the bench like we've gotten from Andy Shizer. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The Shizer, as long as we get some bench help as well, I think this team will go very far in the tournament.
And I think that's something that's really good to speak to as well. I think a lot of people get caught up in the superstars. We get caught up in the Megan Nestor, the Asia Proctors, but you got to talk about the help from the bench. No team is going to go out there and get to the conference championships off the backs of Megan Nestor and Asia Proctor, as good as they may be. Even Asia Proctor is sitting at 14 points in this game currently. Big scorer, big hitter. It's only the 3rd quarter, but you got to talk about the support from the bench, and that's something that's been really solid this season.
That's fair, and I want to ask you, who has stood out? Pick one player from that bench. Who has been the star from the bench for you?
Honestly, as I said before, it has been Andy Shizer. She's been consistent in these last few games. I hope that she continues to be consistent because this team does need her off the bench to give her that extra spark that they need.
That's fair. And so we talked about the turnovers against Rice for the reason we lost that game, But we have to admit, we gave up 70 points on defense for a team that is pretty good defensively usually. I mean, what do you think Rice took advantage of with us in that game? And do you think that we can fix that coming in the next matchups?
I think what Rice took advantage of, they also obviously took advantage of the turnovers,
of course, yeah.
The missed shots. I think they shot better from the line as well. From free throw line, they took better of fouling. We fouled a little bit too much this game. I think we need to tone it down a little bit. They did the best they could. I think we still only lost by 2, which is very important. And as long as we keep that up, that mentality this team is beatable, that we can beat them, and we played them close, we can have a lead, and we can beat them, they'll be able to win games.
Completely agree. Eli, is there anyone else in the American that stands out as a contender for you, or is it just kind of Rice and everyone else,
It feels like Rice and everyone else right now. And we were talking about that game earlier, and I think when you're looking at the stats and you're playing that poor of a game and still only losing by 2, I think that really speaks to something. And I think that really speaks to the ability of this team to push the envelope and go as far as they can with it. I'm super excited for March.
That's fair. Let's dream a little bit. Let's say we win the American. We make it to the tournament. We're in there. We're playing a big team, maybe at LSU or something in the first round. Do you think that Megan Nestor's size is a difference maker to where usually mid-majors struggle in the paint against these big teams? Do you think Megan Nestor could give us a chance against one of these top teams?
I've seen her play live, and boy, is that size a difference maker. You don't realize how tall she is until you are standing in front of her.
I bet.
She is so tall, and it is just such a difference maker. Watching her, just something about her impact on the court. I think her presence. I mean, I've talked to Coach Jennings about this before, too. He says her size makes a huge difference. And to quote him exactly, that's a big girl. You walk
Can't lie.
And people are intimidated by her. Her presence carries so much. If I have to say it, she has a lot of aura. Listen.
She does.
She does.
It's not even just the size, it's how she plays. It's just everything about her. She has so much aura, you can't lie.
Yeah. So I think it's a big difference.
That's fair. William, do you think she could lead us to wins in March?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Especially with her rebounds. She's leading the conference in rebounds. She's actually leading the NCAA in rebounds.
The country.
The country. The entire, all of the United States of America. She is leading with 14 rebounds a game. I think when a rebound is coming down, she's going to grab it. It's inevitable.
Basically,
it's honestly inevitable.
It's like seeing Steph Curry shoot a three. You just know that it's
You
going to
just
end
know
up
it.
where
You know he's gonna go
you
in.
know
You
the
know
outcome.
it.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. But let's get, one last thing. Let's get real predictions. Do you think we win the American tournament? Let's hear from you. Do you think we win it, or do you think Rice will be too much in that third game to overcome if we end up playing them? For real, let's be honest here. I know we want to say Mean Green no matter what. I know go Mean Green on the headstone. But do we believe?
I have a feeling. I truly do. This isn't just me like blowing smoke. Like, I truly have a feeling that if we face off against Rice again, it's gonna come out in our favor.
That's fair. William, do you think we could win that tournament?
I think we could. I think we could. I mean, she's averaging. I mean, Aisha Proctor's averaging like 20 in nearly big games, especially with 19 against Rice, 21 against Tulane. I mean, Nestor dominating the paint. It's inevitable. She's gonna get at least 15 rebounds, at least minimum. It's defensive toughness. I mean, they're a really good defensive team. I think, especially rebounding, steals wise. I think we just have to get the block shots up. If we can get more blocks, I think. And get more offense going from the bench, I think we can totally beat them.
Completely agree.
100%.
I mean, we will have to see tournaments coming up soon. Next block, we will be talking a different UNT women's sports as we talk softball after the break.